Welcome back to the Retro Sports League, and today we got a special import for you. It is Famista 64 on the Nintendo 64, also known as RBI Baseball 64. The series continued and continued and continued. What's up, Matt?
Famista is short for Family Stadium.
Famista is short for Family Stadium in Japan. So yes, there was this is the progression of the RBI baseball series. It's just it's all the Japanese teams. So this is the natural progression of the series. Of course, we know that the RBI baseball that we all like on the NES, it changed right away with RBI baseball 2. You know, the players were skinnier, still played similar RBI baseball 3. But they didn't stick with the same exact gameplay throughout the series. They had different developers. But Famista, all the way through to the Nintendo 3DS, they were still making this game.
Came out this year.
This year, a game came out. There's so many Famista games. We had to play this one on a Nintendo 64.
This is the only one on the 64, too.
Yeah, this is the only one on the 64. But Namco stuck with the formula and just kept making the games, and why mess with it? What's up, Monstrosity?
Hey there, Jessie.
Alright, so we're going to get this started. And we can't read Japanese, but it's simple enough that we can navigate the menu. So the first square is to start the game, and then we're going to play 1 versus 2 player. We did turn down the volume considerably because you're not going to like the in-game music too much. It's kind of annoying. It's just like the Super Nintendo version that we actually haven't streamed that one. Which version was that?
The
third one?
The third one has the best gameplay, but the worst music.
Yeah, the music's rough. It has the same music from that game, so...
When we streamed the fifth one for the Super Nintendo, they had a stadium, the Namco Stadium, that played classic arcade music instead, which was nice.
It would be the Lions. It's a much friendlier version of the Detroit Lions. Yo, what's up, Adam? What's up? Oh man, we even got Deontay. That's a little scary to see him on the stream.
The Japanese are not afraid to be cute.
Alright.
They're not trying to be hyper masculine with their baseball
Going with
teams.
the DH. Yeah, it's supposed to be fun. It's Family Stadium, you know? It's a good old day at the ballpark. So I'm sticking with the default players. I don't know any of these players. I can't read anything. I can see the averages and the home runs, so... But I'm warning you guys, you're probably not going to love this music, but we did turn it down for you, so our voices should be a lot louder than the game music, hopefully.
Now we'll just have to talk the whole time. That'll be the hard part. I think we lost steam about the 5th inning last time.
Oh, that was an inside pitch, a little dinker. Safe.
I don't know where the first baseman went. Looked like he ran to the dugout.
So... This game takes advantage of the 64's 3D polygon graphics during batting, but as you can see, when it switches over to the field, it's actually 2D graphics. I wasn't looking. I was looking at the stream. It's alright. We got 9 innings.
Oh, that was your last.
The chat wants to know, how do you think Daryl would perform in this game?
He'd be fine. That's all I got for you.
This doesn't look like Super Tecmo Bowl. No, I do a lot of Tecmo Super Bowl, but you know, that's my favorite sports game. But there's tons of them out there, and this is the first time we've ever played this game. We looked at some gameplay footage, and we're like, we got to get this game. So to actually play it, you can do it on a. You have to mod your North American Nintendo 64.
By removing some plastic.
Yeah, so when I say mod, this guy like cracked some plastic inside the cartridge slot to get this to fit in, and it now plays fine. And it doesn't ruin the aesthetic because you can't see it because the 64's got those little gray flaps.
Yes, I held you.
Nothing. When's the next Tecmo Bowl tournament? The next Tecmo Bowl tournament is October 14th at Michael Anthony's in Chicago, or it's in Berwyn, but it's Chicago area. Yeah, at noon. So if you want to sign up for that, it's retro sports gamer Tom at gmail.com to PayPal. $20. So Matt's just swinging at anything so far. The one thing about this game is, if you're used to playing RBI on a Nintendo, you're forced to use the joystick and not the D-pad.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing. I always prefer the D-pad over the joystick in anything.
I should set up Tecmo when Bear's at
man,
home.
That was a scorcher. It had a nice trail behind the ball.
Yeah, I could do that.
Ooh, yeah.
So you're saying you want me to play some Tecmo on a Sunday?
Keep talking to him.
Oh, that was a laser. Oh, come on, this guy's slow.
You gotta put.
So yeah, that's the thing about RBI baseball. There's no turbo button. The guy's just as fast as he is.
Oh yeah! Step into a Slim Jim, yeah.
See that's where using the D-pad really hurt.
Yeah, it would be.
Because I was trying to throw a second.
You just gotta take advantage of the grooves that are in the joystick. That's why they're there, Tom, to make sure you're going in the right direction.
Man, this is rough so far.
You're just gonna be toasted. Oh yeah, taking in 3.
Or 15th Sunday, they aren't at home. Well, 14th is a Saturday and there's no football on. That's why we're doing it that day. I mean, there's college football, but no professional.
Oh, that was dumb. You can watch college football at the bar, though. I'm sure they'll have it on.
They'll have it on. So a rough inning there, gave up 3 runs.
Nice dinosaurs in the background. I'm sure those are actually in Japan.
The dinosaur?
Yeah. Some brontosauruses.
I would love to go to Japan, first of all, just to check out the culture and
just to see the
arcades.
dinosaurs.
But it would also be great to go to a baseball game in Japan.
Yeah, I would really like to see that.
That was foul?
Apparently.
Dude, that was way outside.
You swung at it.
You'd rather travel and go to Soldier Field? Well, you might want to see a Bears game where there's still some hope. They actually played good on Sunday. Came down to the wire. Had 4 plays for the end zone. It just didn't work out for them.
That's a familiar story.
What?
About the Bears. They played really well, but they still lost.
You definitely want to go to a Bears home game in September or October. What do I think about the updated roster for Tecmo Bowl? I think it's pretty cool, especially all the features that they add to the game. Like this year, they added spin moves, and there's always been touchbacks. Yeah, there's spin moves now.
Oh crap! I accidentally dove.
There we go. Got on the board.
For future reference,
it's really cool. Honestly, you could download the game for free at tecmobowl.org. You also can purchase the game from the same website. I think it's $60. I know the pre-orders went live.
Got 'em.
So I don't know if they have those left or not. I'm sure they will do multiple runs. Yeah, Cohen for fantasy. He had a great game. He honestly was the best running back Sunday for the game. I mean, Jordan Howard still had some pretty good carries, but Cohen, they call him the human joystick, I guess, and he looked like all of that. Maybe next game they'll have him in the red zone at the end of the game.
You know, they gotta say what type of joystick, because the Atari joystick is really stiff, and that means that you just can't move.
Yeah. Well, N64 joystick, GoldenEye special.
Flopping all over the place. Once you get old, you get a little loose, and you can't hold it up anymore.
Oh, come on. This joystick is killing me on these throws.
It's not hurting me. You're the one that's having trouble. This is like when you play Xbox 360 and you just hit the home button the whole time you play.
Yeah, with finger slides. If you didn't swing at that, it might have hit you.
I was not paying attention. I was thinking about the Xbox 360.
GoldenEye days were fun. Yes, they were. Back in the day, GoldenEye multiplayer, you know, those are some good times.
That's
Golden Gun, proximity mines.
Tom peaked at his GoldenEye.
That was the peak of my first-person shooter days.
Everything after that, I guess Perfect Dark, but...
Yeah, I did play Perfect Dark as well, but I've never been good at the dual joysticks and shooters, you know.
And I've been telling you for years, you can play with the GoldenEye controls. It's called Legacy controls.
Still, they put you at a disadvantage.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
I thought it was going to drop.
You know, I was intending to do some research on Japanese baseball teams so I could tell you what cities each of these were from, but I didn't have time today.
Well, there's tons of Famista games, so
Sure,
next
we'll
time.
talk about it.
It looks like all the teams are pretty much the same. I don't know if they've had expansion teams throughout the Famista years or not, but a lot of the logos look similar on all the games we played.
Oh, they're definitely the actual teams and the actual players.
Oh, that was a nice play right there. Now I'm getting the hang of it. NHL 94 on Sega. That's right, big tournament, Las Vegas, September 30th. Better be ready for it.
Oh, I just took that one.
Can't make it though, they're going to have a stream. I'm excited to see what goes on. It's a game I'll have to practice at.
I can't wait to check out that documentary, Pixelated Heroes.
Pixelated Heroes, yes. We talked to Mikey the other night. Cool guy, very passionate about the game. Can't wait for that either.
It was nice to hear somebody that mentions something about other sports games too. Most of the people that we talked to are focused in, you know, one or another game, but he actually mentioned like he's interested in all these other sports games and the idea that they're left behind. And that's what this channel is based off of.
Yeah, there's a lot of good sports games out there and a lot of games that haven't been explored. SOCOM Navy SEALs? I don't know. Do you ever get into that game?
I've never played that. I wanted to play it when it came out, but I don't remember why I never got it.
DJ Jenkins. I don't think Lumberjacks answered any questions. I wonder if there's Americans that go over to Japan and play baseball.
I know there's definitely Japanese players that come over.
Oh, that should have went through.
Oh, yeah.
Should have went through. What pitch was that?
It's a changeup. I forgot about the changeup.
You just remembered about the changeup?
I just been hitting A the whole time.
It's really tough to hit out of the infield.
Oh, I should have done it first. I'm not having trouble hitting out of the infield.
All these grounders. And everybody's safe. We got the bases loaded. Now we're threatening. The Lions are coming to life. Only one out. Oh. Baseball Stars. Yeah, Baseball Stars is a good game. A lot of people say that's the best game on the NES. I beg to differ, but I could see why people would say that. It's got great customization to it. You create your own team. That kind of stuff, but RBI is where it's at for me. And there's a laser. Go! Oh, what the? Didn't want to go. You got a 3-2 ball game. That's gonna score a run. Giants are getting sloppy.
Pitch.
They can't get it together. They cannot get it together. Oh man, you with those outside pitches.
You're just getting way too sexy with it. I was hoping that.
Do you even throw strikes ever?
Oh crap! I should have taken.
That's gonna score a run.
Sometimes we forget baseball.
First game to have stats? Yeah, it's kind of like Tecmo Super Bowl, I guess, for baseball games. Although there's a really cool softball game that I need to explore on Nintendo. I saw there's a softball game. I forgot what it's called, but one of the guys that plays Tecmo Suicide King, there's like a league that goes on, and he shows the games on his channel. Oh, it looks like my pitcher's tired. I didn't even know about that game, to be honest. I think it's like Dust. I forget what it's called, but Ken Griffey on N64. Yeah, a lot of people like that game, but not tonight.
The blue one.
Oh, this guy's a scrub anyways. Let's get this guy in. 2.68 ERA, I'll take it. Yep, there's a softball game. We'll get the name for you. Wait, let me look this up real quick.
Oh boy.
I gotta get. I think it's called Dusty something.
So I heard in that game when you're playing you can't use a glove.
No, I think they have gloves. But it looks really fun. It looks like
physically you're not allowed to use gloves.
It's the game's expensive though. So it's called Dusty Diamonds All-Star Softball.
We can get that going on the NES Classic. Just do it.
Dusty Rhodes! Alright, why is this guy tired? Did I even switch the pitcher?
I don't know. I think he did.
He's still huffing and puffing.
I should have taken two.
See? Is this a different guy? Is that just how he does it?
Yeah, it's just what he does. That's his stance. Some crazy stances in this.
Well, you guys remember Hideo Nomo? Remember when he came over? He played on the Dodgers with that crazy wind-up?
I do not remember this. He probably watched a lot of anime and just needed to get flashy.
This guy's pitches are slow. There we go.
Trying to send him back, he wouldn't go.
I don't think so. Or the Sox even had a Japanese closer. His name was Shingo Takatsu.
Oh yeah,
he had like one good season where people couldn't catch on to him because he had like this super slow changeup.
He had the frisbee throw.
Oh man, he came off the base.
Yes. I think there's errors that happen sometimes when they're throwing. I think that's one of the options. You can turn that off.
It's tougher to play the field in this than NES. I'll tell you that much.
Well, this one everybody doesn't move with you.
Oh wow, taking pitches.
I should have taken that one.
Oh, yeah! Made some solid contact there.
We have yet to see a home run.
Swings.
Base is loaded.
I'm not liking this pitcher at all.
You don't like the bob? Oh, that was so slow.
There we go. Piece
Ground
of
out
cake
to
right
the
there.
pitcher.
We're going to the 5th inning. Tie game 4-4. It's not looking like we're going to see slaughter rule. Especially with the way I scored my runs. All infield grounders.
Look at my guy. He starts with the ball behind his back.
Yeah, that's pretty normal. He throws a lot faster, too. Look at these. Little dribbler, no arm, he still gets it.
Why does my third baseman have no arm?
I like this guy's batting stance. What do you guys think of this music?
I wonder if they can hear it. I hope for their sake they can't.
Oh, I finally had a nice liner and it's right to the guy.
Swing looks smooth. I think it looks okay. I mean, it's the 64.
The bat says Namco. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah,
There we
I see
go.
it on the backswing.
2 liners. Music sucks. I totally agree. Music is
That
rough.
is the worst part of this game. Actually, when I was doing some research for this game, there's like some Mario Party mode where you do like mini games, like baseball related mini games in this. But
It's like a snowball fight.
yeah,
You hide behind snow forts and throw snowballs at each other.
I think that's great. I mean, I wish I could read Japanese so I could figure out how to get to it. Ooh! That was a whole lot.
Run. Alright, this guy's out. He pitches like a little leaguer. His 2.68 ERA is very deceiving.
Why are you putting it in starters?
Because I don't care.
Put in closers. It'll be better.
We're not to that point in the game.
They need
Here
to
we go.
warm
This
up,
guy's
Tom.
got some heat.
Come on.
Yeah, the NES music I like. You can never.
That's all you. You're just non-functional.
It's harder to throw to a base with the joystick than it is.
Just gotta use your head, Tom.
Oof. Thought I slurred that one around.
Straight up the middle to the pitcher.
Double play.
I didn't think about that.
Put it for shade.
This game lacks the AI of sending players back automatically after the catch.
I mean, this guy. Oh man.
That was an accident. My thumb slipped off the joystick.
Ooh, I held up the swing there.
I'm having a hard time. This guy, I don't like him. He's gone.
You're having a hard time throwing a strike, huh?
I am. It's tough, Tom.
It's going so fast, it's hard to really read it.
Is that this? No, this is. He's doing a weirdo thing.
Alright.
I wonder if this is like the traditional sounds you'll hear at a baseball game in Japan. Because I know when I've been to soccer games, there's someone just beating a drum.
Come
Like,
on, all these liners.
The crowd and people are chanting.
He's line and throw. What's that?
When I've been to soccer games, I've heard people just like beating a drum and then people chant the entire game. So I wonder if that's a similar thing that happens at baseball games in Japan. And that's why you get this really bad music.
It's probably. I mean, yeah, that's probably why they have it. So yeah, the last Tecmo Super Bowl tournament I was in that I did not throw myself was Tecmo Madison, and there was 292 players, and that's in Madison, Wisconsin. We threw a couple local tournaments, or we threw one in Chicago, but it was on a Tuesday night just to get people in to play. We had 11 people, but yeah, 14th we're locking it up at 20 players. Just a small tournament, but should be a good time for sure.
That was really bad. Oh, I can look at that. I can do that. That's me. Doing that
What do you press?
Down C.
Down.
Oh yeah, left C. Look at these taunts.
now we're learning how to do some stuff.
These are important, Tom.
Get out of here. Go back to the dugout.
I gotta see that right C taunt. That's probably a good one. Oh yeah. Oh. Point. Is he trying to hit me?
Yeah, might as well. Joystick's wild.
Yeah, the D-pad's definitely a more intuitive way of playing this game.
That's like that's so far is the biggest drawback of this game for me.
Other than the music.
Yeah, I mean, just that the joystick thing alone, I'd rather play the ones on Super Nintendo or NES. If you showed up in Chicago without registration, can you play? If we have open spots, I'd rather have pre-registration. But we're doing that through PayPal, retrosportsgamertom@gmail.com. You could register. But if there's open spots leading up to the tournament, then I'll definitely let people know. This guy's fast.
What the hell?
You see how fast?
Yeah! He was really feeling it.
Yes. Yes, the pizza place / bar, Michael Anthony's. That's where it's at.
Ooh, yeah!
I'm right.
No, it was a broke time-space continuum.
What is going on?
It's a change-up, Tom. He just blinks it out of existence. I love the little mascots on the side. It's great.
He's safe and he takes the lead. I tried to steal home with that guy because he was so fast, but
it just didn't even curve back. Maybe he's tired.
there's no control.
This guy sucks.
How many pitchers are we going to use this game?
We're gonna blow through.
Does Michael Anthony sell beers? Of course it does. It's a bar pizza place. But they actually have good beer too. They have, you know, all the domestics and imports that you would expect, and then they have some good craft beer as well. Few options. They have Anti-Hero on tap year round. That's a local Chicago bar or brewery.
Oh, yeah, did you see that?
Yeah.
Damn, Power Ranger stuff.
Oh man. All right, come on, man.
Sorry, oh man, I think that power up gives you a mega fastball.
Yeah, and you threw it for a ball too.
Yeah.
See, this game's getting crazier now.
Let's see if this does it. I can't tell.
There's a liner.
Did he just underhand it to the third baseman from the left field?
Are we thinking about having a Tecmo Bowl tournament down south? There was a Tecmo tournament down south in Dallas. It was thrown by the Tecmo Madison crew, and it was at one of the gaming cons. I think maybe the Let's Play Gaming Expo. I don't remember which one it was, but that was the one down south that I know of that happened this year.
Oh, yeah.
Dodge a bullet right there.
Is it still Soldiers Field? Yeah, it just looks like a spaceship crashed on top of it. It's terrible.
I'm gonna try my luck with these pitches.
Comiskey Park is called, oh boy, here we go. Ugh. It's called Guaranteed Rate Field.
Florida would be cool. My friend hates hurricanes. I don't know who likes hurricanes. Well, there are storm chasers, so I guess those guys like hurricanes.
They probably don't live by the storms.
Yeah, it's like
it is a spaceship. It looks terrible.
inside's fine. It's a good time for the game, but from the outside looking in, it kind of botched the way the stadium looks.
I drive past it every day going to work, and it just hurts me every time seeing it.
Making some plays, making some plays. Storm Chasers are game. It's all that movie Twister, man. Ruined it for everyone.
This is a tight game. I haven't been doing much here.
I don't know why we can't like hit it out of the.
Maybe there's just like maybe you gotta do big hurt.
Yeah, I'm hitting the C button now, doing the taunt before every time. Probably something to do with like what power you're gonna get.
Have you tried holding up? I'm not even doing that on purpose. I'm just having a hard time controlling
we'll see
it.
about that.
I think my first
That guy's
pitcher,
fast.
I had a lot of control, and then these last few guys have just been awful.
Who's Daryl? Well, there is no actual Daryl, but there's a shot. It's deep. Oh, why didn't he go? There's my friend Darren's been in some retro sports gamer episodes, so that's who he's referring to when he says Daryl. So yeah, if you check out like the NHL 96 one and the FIFA 99, that's Darren. He's in both of those.
Got a new pitcher in here. Oh man, we gotta get this closer with 420. Hilarious.
I don't think the ERAs matter so far, from what I've seen. Little dribbler.
Yes. All right. Gotta get a run.
Keep threatening every inning.
I got 2 innings.
Ooh, I don't know. That was close. Out of there.
That was fair. Oh,
You gotta pick those up.
that hurt.
Right down the line. There are a lot of retro sports like soccer, hockey, basketball. Yeah. If you're talking about games, there's tons for every sport. Maybe there's like if you're talking like volleyball, stuff like that. There's not as many, but there's still a lot of them. Tournaments. There's tournaments. There's been tournaments for like RBI baseball. There's some NBA Jam tournaments.
In there.
Out of there! The original Tecmo Bowl, there's tournaments. And NHL 94, there's tournaments for that. And NHL 95. So yeah, there's quite a few. Alright, 9th inning coming up. See what we could do. I don't know if you could hit a guy in this game.
I just tried. And you swung, so.
It's really hard to locate in this game. That's through the hole. NCAA football tournament. Yeah, I saw that. You said, what, 06 on PS2?
That'd be fun.
Oh, double play.
Those games are
Not a lot of offense in this game. But yeah, the NCAA games were a lot of fun. I always was aggravated because you can lateral in any of the Madden games. And you could lateral in the NFL, they just didn't do it as much. But you could lateral at any time in the NCAA games because there was all the option plays, but you could just do it in the middle of the field if you wanted to.
Oh, why did I swing?
I don't know.
Come on, Giants. Let's do it. Get it done. Oh, I
right
just
down the
watched
pipe.
It.
Madden 94.
Get it in my head.
I don't have the system to play it yet, but I have the original Madden on the 3DO, the Panasonic 3DO. Well, there was actually, different manufacturers for the 3DO. But I have the original Madden long box game. So, hopefully I could get the means to play that game eventually. Because that's probably the best console version you could play. I also have it on, like, Sega Genesis. And it's not bad, honestly.
Get down.
Big knock.
Alright, tie and run on first.
You the real lumberjack.
Alright. Got hold him there. Oh, if I would have known you were throwing home, I would have sent him.
Alright, 1 out. It's time for a new pitcher. This guy.
Just go with the 6.5. That's terrible. Oh!
Madden 04, Michael Vick on the cover. Yep. I would love to use, I use Vick all the time in those games. Play it online. He was the best because he had a cannon arm. Not the best accuracy, but he was so fast. He was like a 93 speed. He's faster than most of the receivers.
You could have doubled me up, probably.
Alright, it all comes down to this. He's got guys on second and third. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th.
Check swing.
Oh! And a player takes an injury. This is Japanese game. All college games I killed defense. Yeah, it was tough to play defense in those games. Yes! Catches the liner. The shortstop is there. And I get another win in the Retro Sports League versus the Lumberjack Cracks.
That was probably the closest baseball game we played.
It was a close game. Honestly, this is not my favorite version of Famista.
Just because of the joystick, mostly.
The joystick, and I don't know if it was like something to do with the C buttons, like when you call it, but there was like there wasn't even a ball that hit the wall. And RBI is all about the big jacks that go over the freaking scoreboard. So
look at this old school.
Oh, I like this though.
Online.
Look at
this. They just got rid of the newspaper. That's old news. That's
pretty impressive. They did this in what? This game probably came out in like '96, and they're already showing it on a web page instead of a newspaper. That's pretty funny. Yeah, it was an epic game. The Lions came through. Bow to each other. Good Japanese game. Yes. It was a great game.
Oh boy.
That's not a champion.
There's only one person in the view count for that webpage, too.
Alright, so what time is it? 11:40. That's going to do it for tonight. Another game in the Retro Sports League. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back soon. We got tons of sports games to play. There's just so many. You walk into any retro game store, there's sports games everywhere. I got a lot of them.
They just want to get rid of them, pretty much.
They want to get rid of them, but I want to buy them. So just keep lowering the price, and I'll keep buying them. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Have a good night.